Well, that's fucking awesome. Never mind. I don't need y'all. But I do need to zoom in. I go quiet when that's when everything starts getting weak. Every thought I try to outrun comes back louder when we're done. I talk, I don't say much. Keep it light, don't know. Oh, shit. YouTube has no restrictions if that's what you thought. I'm trying to figure out how to edit the camera. I'm live right now on YouTube. I'm just trying to figure out how to zoom in and shit. Settings. You don't have access to this feature. What feature is that? I want access. That's about as good as it's going to get. Am I muted? Keep it light, don't know. Nobody hears the beat.
Yeah, what's up, dude?
What's going on? I'm trying to. I thought I was going to have to wait on subscribers, but it says I'm live streaming right now.
Yeah, I think you can go live, but like advanced features and stuff. You might need a certain amount of live time, and like I know to monetize, you need a certain amount of subscribers and view hours total per month. Because my kid makes videos on YouTube and stuff.
Well, I'm not trying to do that. I'm literally gonna use it to go live with Aldo because he can't use TikTok.
Yeah, that's insane. Actually, that's like the fact that like that was a attempt at a stipulation is batshit crazy. That just shows right there that everyone knows that they're screwed and they don't want anyone supporting or endorsing his side of things. So, I mean, I think that's telling.
Yeah, well, I think whenever it's all over and done with, I mean, they'll regret it in the long run because at some point he's going to be able to prove they did this and they lost, hopefully.
So you spoke to him, right? So you know the gist of basically what I spoke to him about. Like I'm not going to get into specifics or anything because I don't want to. But like he told me I believe he told me he spoke to you. If I'm capacity.
Yeah, we talk just about every day, but as far as I don't know if our conversations are the same. I mean, I would assume like y'all, I mean, you and I have very different personalities, so I'm assuming y'all's conversations might be a little bit different, you know.
Yeah,
But I
you know,
mean, as far as what happened, yeah, I mean, yeah, we talked.
hang on, hang on one second, one second. Yeah, that was I got a phone call. Yeah, no, the people who, so one person, right, definitively is involved, and I think we both know who that is. And the TikTok personalities who are involved, I believe, were also on the same page with at least two of them, because those two are very, let's say, closely intertwined. Um, yeah, they're like, once it's all proven, dude, and like malicious intent is a big thing, and the fact that there's a paper trail for certain things, and that shows retaliation, and retaliation's very malicious. And I think Aldo's looking at quite a bit of money. Like it's like it's crazy, actually.
Well, I mean, you can't get blood from a turnip, you know. I mean, it's not like any of them have anything any money to pay restitution. I mean, like when I after my shit was over with, like my lawyer literally uh told me that if we got it expunged that I could sue. The only way I could really sue was if I got it expunged because with a no bill, you know, there's no yay or nay, there's no guilty or innocent. But if I got it completely expunged, I could sue them for the online harassment and all that shit. And I never even thought about that. This was just a lawyer being a lawyer. He's like, "Hey, let's go get some money," you know. And I never even thought about that. But we were at lunch one day and we had the conversation and I asked him, I said, "So, I mean, if I did sue, how would that work? How would I get paid out?" And he told me, he said, "Dude," he said, "she'd be paying you for the rest of her life." I said, "What does that mean?" And he's like, "What does she do for a living?" And I'm like, "She's a fucking waitress." He's like, "So literally they would take a portion of her pay every week and pay it to me." And I'm like, "Really?" I said, "You want me to sue this chick so she can pay me $50 a week for the rest of her life and shit?" Which I didn't
Yeah.
I was never gonna sue anyway, you know. I mean, I can look at something and be realistic. I know what happened. A 14-year-old girl, goddamn, was being neglected by her mom, needed some attention, found it the only way she could, told what she thought was just an innocent lie, didn't realize it was going to blow up like it did, and here we are. So,
Yeah. Um, yeah, man. There's certain people like you get like vibes about, and I mean, you and I've had this conversation before several times in the midst of us going at it where I was out of character and I said, nah, I still don't believe you the shit. Right. Like, so it's, but in character, you know, social media is stupid and we'll say shit about each other that we don't perceive as true. And it's, you know, we know it's not going to go anywhere because who the fuck am I to you and vice versa. Um, at the end of the day, it's like, if we get asked a question, we'll be like, but we're just talking shit.
well,
With him though, there's a lot of mental anguish is a real thing, and there's nothing more anguishing than having your child's life impact.